Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of Hello Winging It. I'm your host, Priyen Naidoo. Today I am joined by Shannen Hendricks. Welcome Shannen.
Hello Priyen, and thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Shannen has been with the company since 2017. She has been in various roles and you are currently working in the legal department.
Indeed. I work as a legal administrator, but I also still look after the pastors, Nadia and Shazi.
So, Shannen, if you do not know how the show works, we will eat a wing. I will ask you a question followed up with that. Alright, let's get started with the first wing. So, our first wing is
Banditos.
Bandito sauce. So, bon appetit and enjoy.
Thank you.
First question. Before you started Hello, I believe that you were working at a morgue.
Oh no. What does that say? Morgue. Exactly.
So, how exactly and what exactly did you do there?
So I worked as a PA to the owner of the funeral home. The morgue, as you say, was only part of the funeral home.
So how did you actually get into the job of being a PA in the morgue? How does one apply to be?
No, it wasn't quite like that. It sort of just happened. I happened upon it. I happened to be in the right or wrong place, depending on your point of view, at the right time. And I knew the owner. I met the owner through one of the hobbies that I have. And she happened to be looking for someone. And I wasn't working at that point. And I said, okay, well, would you consider me? And then the rest is history.
All right, Shannen, that was a good first question. I think your mouth is not burning hot
And a good
enough right
first
now.
wing.
Yeah, I think
not
we should go to the second course.
Yeah.
Wing number 2, we have a chakalaka chili sauce. All right.
Well, they say local is lekker, so let's find
Bottoms
out.
up. It was like tomato sauce.
I was going to say the same thing. Tomato wing,
With the tomato sauce.
but it is all joy, so.
We hear that you consider your 23 cats as your children. Tell me, what is your monthly cost on cat food and cat accessories?
I do not have 23 cats. I'm not that kind of cat lady. I haven't gone over the edge yet. I have I'll say 2.5 cats. The 0.5 of a cat is not really my cat. He belongs to one of the neighbors. And of course, sucker that I am, I made the mistake of befriending him and feeding him and making life luxurious for him. So he's moved in, so he owns me. And by the way, you never own a cat owns you. So yes, I own what you can say.
Alright, I see you are not burning at all.
No.
So we need to carry on to our third course and our third wing.
We do.
So our third wing is a nice extra hot
I
scalp.
love that bottle.
Peri peri.
He's gonna have
Can you
this
see the
bottle.
resemblance?
I do, Brianna. I do.
Alright, bon appetit.
Okay. Not less vinegary, but for me, unless it's about to hit me at some point later. Oh wait, here we go.
You once tweeted that your cat brought in a part-time pro into your house. My question to you is,
I can't believe you found that.
what is worse? A part-time prawn or a dead body?
Oh no, a part-time prawn. A part-time prawn. And please, I hope you don't have any that you're gonna surprise me. No, please, Brian. I will really have a hard time.
No.
I'm older, you can't give me 7 chocolates.
Why the part-time prawn?
I don't know. I think I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the fact that you found my Twitter account.
I have skills.
No, I don't use it. I don't use it anymore. Of course you do. Scary skills. Why a part-time prawn? Have you seen a part-time prawn? It is hideous, hideous, hideous. It's a part-time prawn for me is like, I don't know, it's like an abomination.
It's alive!
It's the ugliest thing, and I suppose it won't harm you or anything other than jumping at you and spraying that nasty black stuff, whatever it is. But just the sight of it, oh no, why did you even bring it up? I can't focus. In fact, these wings are beginning to resemble. McDonald's now.
They look like normal chicken wings. They're pretty normal chicken wings.
I will take a corpse any day over a hot-dog prawn.
Okay, so we're moving on to wing number 4. Our sauce is a ghost chili sauce. So this should pack quite a kick and a punch. Bon appetit.
Okay. Do we have paramedics on standby, by the way? Just asking. Oh wow. Don't breathe while you're eating that. Don't try to breathe.
Okay. Yeah. That's just some chili.
I know why it's called ghost.
I don't know.
Like takes a breath. Oh wow.
Okay.
Up comes a lump. That's the one.
Okay.
Okay, so far that's,
I'm starting to feel
that's
it
the
now.
one.
It's actually not
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. I think it's the build up. I'm gonna need some water for this.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm leaking through my pores right now.
That's the one. Now it's getting hot.
Okay.
Okay.
Question 4. I hear that you're a big U2 fan. So,
You two for life.
really now, who is your favorite member of the band?
Oh, do I have to pick just one?
Only one.
Oh,
Today would be lovely.
I'm thinking. Okay, it would have to be Bono.
If you could meet Bono, what would you say to him?
Would you like to hear a true story?
I would love to hear a true story.
I came this close to meeting Bono. So yes, so came very close. Long story short, when they had their last tour in South Africa, when they were doing their 360 tour, I worked not very far from 702. And 702, the breakfast show, really Klabi then, she interviewed Bono. And I, in my madness, decided I needed to write something, I was inspired and I wrote this poem to him. I hope you haven't found that anywhere. And yes, she ended up opening the show with the poem I wrote. And if I could meet him, what would I say to him? Wow, I'd say have a wing.
Okay, sauce number 5, we have a habanero sauce.
Sorry, was that a sniff I heard?
It wasn't.
Habanero,
Yes.
oh wow, we're in trouble. That's the second sniff I'm hearing, Priyen.
Okay. It's the flu. It's not the wings. It's the flu. It's got a mildly.
No, don't speak too soon. This is habanero we're talking about.
So question 5, what we have is a quick quiz.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm going to give you 2 options to choose from. You have to answer.
Okay.
There's no either or, it's a one or the other.
Is this like testing
And you
knowledge I
have-
don't have?
And you have to answer as quickly as possible.
Oh,
Okay. Bushveld or ocean?
bushveld.
Winter or summer?
Oh, winter without a doubt.
Chris Hemsworth or George Clooney?
George. George.
See a little twinkle in your eye.
Yeah, George.
See a little twinkle in your eye.
I cheat on Bono with George.
Oh.
Yeah.
Marvel or DC?
I'm guessing Marvel. I'm not really into Marvel or DC. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Cricket or rugby?
Cricket.
Romance or comedy?
Comedy. Comedy. My life is a comedy.
Finally, who was the best to work for? Nadia or
Oh, snap, you didn't. No, that cannot be a question.
That is my question.
Who was the best to work for?
Nadia or Shazi?
Yusuf.
No.
To be fair, I worked with Shazi. Nadia had left already
Okay.
when I started
So you
here.
are-
So I know more of Shazi.
So it's Shazi then.
If you
That's
say
what you're
so.
saying. No, you are confirming this right now.
I like working for the family, Priyen. Full stop.
Okay, that brings us to our
Wow, we've survived.
5 sauces, 5 wings.
sauces. How's your chest, Priyen?
My chest is surviving. You know, I think it's taking out the flu in my system.
It's taking off the flu. My sinuses are clear completely.
Agreed.
I feel like my skin is glowing. Yeah.
So this is our final wing. Our sixth sauce is Hiji lemon Peru, from Peru.
Okay. I think I might need a voice transplant afterwards. Oh, wow. Oh. This one hits you in places that I didn't even know existed.
The final question.
Yes.
So not a lot of people know this in Hello, but you were a speaker on the TEDx Littleton for Women with a topic named Out of the Closet into the Bed. Can you tell me what that was about?
As soon as I can find my lips and my tongue and my voice. So I used to be a Toastmaster. I say I used to be, although I don't think you ever really stopped
Can
me.
you elaborate on what a Toastmaster is?
Alright, so a Toastmasters is an international organization. They are decades old for public speaking. So if you want to learn to speak, or if you want to learn like leadership skills, they've got that avenue that you can go down. Are you okay, son? You need a paramedic or something. Anyway, so I was a member. I joined the club because, as you can tell, I love talking, and I thought, well, I love language, I love anything creative like that. So I joined just to, well, for fun, to do something with the ability to speak. And at Toastmasters, I spoke for a bit and I stopped speaking, and then my club president said, well, we're having a contest. We have contests every year, Toastmasters does. There was one coming up for humorous speeches. Why don't you participate? Just to get speaking again, because I hadn't spoken for a while. So I did that, and the topic I chose to speak about is a true story about me and my speedo. And yeah, it was quite a funny story. And anyway, at the club, there was another lady who was in the club. She happened to be involved with a media house who was planning to host a TEDx event, TEDx for Women. And once I had been through and then I entered the contest. I won. I ended up being the Southern African champion for that year. And she said to me, we would love for you to come and audition. I went, I auditioned. They loved it. Said, right, now make it twice as long, which I did. And yes, we had the event in Centurion. It was quite an experience and totally unexpected. I mean, TEDx is something most people TED is something people dream of, you know, a lifelong dream. And there I was, and yes, that's another. You should. I would encourage anybody who has any inkling or any story, or as TED goes, ideas worth spreading. Do it, pursue it, and you never know. I didn't expect to enter a contest. I certainly did not expect to end up on TED, on a platform like that. And I certainly did not expect to end up on YouTube, where people are finding me and stalking me like you have been.
I alone will find everything. All right, Shannon.
Right.
That is the end of Winging It. I believe we have survived all 6 wins.
My tongue feels bigger than my head
now. Thank you
now.
for coming on the show with me and eating some hot wings.
Thank
and
you.
answering all my questions.
Thank you for having me. So I have to say, can I pick one of my favorite sauce that I think totally did? It's that one, right?
The ghost chili.
The ghost chili. The ghost chili.
Funny enough, I actually agree with you.
Ghost chili. Love it. And notice I haven't had a sip of water or milk.